yesterday morning, we went ahead and took care of the dethatching of the front yard and mowed it. And then towards the later on in the afternoon/evening, we went ahead and dethatched and scalloped and bagged all the clippings up in the backyard as well. So worked well late into the night. But today we're gonna go ahead and put down the grass seed. So the grass seed I decided to choose was Lesco. So I actually was able to pick this up from Site 1. For what you get and the quality of seed you get from going to Site 1, I've never been let down. When I was in the Northwest, I used a perennial ryegrass mix of that. It was a sun and shade mix, and it worked beautifully. I have a Site 1 that's not too far away from where I'm at, so I was able to get this blue tag certified. They call this the Excalibur, the Kansas Excalibur seed blend. So it actually comes with 3 different types of Fescue seeds. So we have Tango, Padre 2, and we have Bandit. So all with great germination rates. I have high hopes for this. The price was very good as well. It came out to about $90 for a 50-pound bag, which is hard to find anywhere nowadays. Even some of your local stuff is going to cost more than that. So for the quality and the price, I mean, they can't be beat. I'm not sponsored by Site 1 anyway, but I highly recommend anyone who has one local to them, check them out for fertilizer as well as seed products. I'd never get these right. You know what? I'm playing this. As you see here, this is the tag that came with the bag of Excalibur grass seed from Site 1. So it tells you that there's 33% of the Tango Tall Fescue, 90% germination rate, and from Oregon, so on and so forth. So you got the Padre 2 Tall and you got Bandit Tall. So what I like most about Site 1 is their prices. When you go to a big box store, you pay just about as much as I pay now, but the thing is you get all the extra things, like you get some noxious weeds might be found, or you get some random weed seeds that are in their other crops, which you don't even know what that could potentially be. That could be some kind of tree of some sort. I mean, honestly, you want it to be as pure as possible. The inert matter, like I said, is just parts from the seed itself, not the actual seed. So I don't worry about that at all. Also, it's certified. I mean, I don't really know if that means anything to anybody, but at least you know it is. So here's what the grass seed looks like. Okay, so let me explain to you guys what's going to be happening. So this year I won't be actually going through the full leveling program. I was planning on bringing in topsoil. I was planning on bringing in compost, a lot of sand to try to level out some of the imperfections in the yard. But to be honest with you, the soil is pretty soft. So it's clay. Our soil out here is clay based. So just from watering it and whatnot, I feel like the Time Master would sink down into the dirt and create ruts that are going back and forth in the yard. So I feel like if I go and get a lawn roller, I can probably roll a lot of these imperfections out, and if it doesn't work, that's fine. I also want to go through and do all that because I'm planning on doing a full renovation next year, so I'm gonna do the front and the backyard. But if I'm gonna be doing it then, why don't I just wait until that point, because I have to kill off all the Bermuda that's in the backyard. If anything, I'll just go ahead and try out this lawn roller. I mean, it's 20 bucks for half of a day. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work either way. I'll still have a good looking yard. So if you're gonna do overseeding, these are the tools you're gonna need. So I have my Echo RB60 over here. Pretty good machine. I don't really have to make complaints with it. I just wish that the actual hopper was more concave instead of being as flat as it is, because you have to shake it and get the rest of the material out. But either way, much better than the Scott's ones. Recommend getting one of these little whiz handheld spreaders. So this is just good to get around the corners near flower beds, or if you need to go around your domination line. Things are like 20 bucks as well. And then of course your seed that you're gonna be using. As stated before, I'm going Lesco, and it's the Excalibur blend. So over here I have a pretty bald spot, so let's go ahead and squeeze this trigger on this and see how it goes out. Okay, so for areas like that, 2 is, or 3 is definitely too low. So I'm gonna go to a 4, see how this looks. Get the edge guard off. 4 will be good. They got me about half, or all the way around the front half of the front yard. So I need a little more than this. Okay, change of plans. That Scotch whiz thing is stupid. It takes forever. I'm gonna go back to the old-fashioned way of doing things like how I used to do it, and put some seed in a bucket and walk around and throw it out of my hand. I mean, the whiz does what it's supposed to do, but it's just, it's not accurate enough. So it gets kind of sloppy, and you get a bunch of seed going all over the place, which I don't really want to clean up later. So I'm just gonna do this all by hand. Okay, so on the Echo, you can set it at different speeds. I'm gonna try, I have it at 3.5 right now. I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna take care of the first part of the front yard. I'm gonna try to do as many passes as possible, but this is what we're working with. So I found that using a steel tying rake works a lot better. You get more movement inside each one of the individual tangs, and it just conforms to the grass a little better, and you're actually natural land instead of the plastic one where it's more rigid. Thus helping the seed get down the grass, and thus getting the grass even in the canopy faster. Thanks, guys. Okay, so that concludes the seeding of the front yards. Now all you gotta do is blow off the curbs and driveways to get all the grass seed back to where it's supposed to be at. And then after that, we'll move on to the back.